So we'll begin. Just as an introduction, if somebody is new, we take an hour, and basically we do three things every time we come here. One is we go deep into the body, as much as we are able to do the sadhana, as much as it is graced. So we use the method that we learned from Mother's Agenda and other readings. We try and go to the body's substance itself, both the actual body and the subtle body. We work at the domain of sensations, vibrations, so that the practice is true and deep. And we just connect it to one of the divine sources. It could be above the head, it could be cave of heart. It could also be there are profound states of consciousness beneath as well. So whatever comes, and we also, so that's the second thing that we do. We just link the body with the divine source, or you can directly connect to the mother, you can directly connect to Sri Aurobindo, you can connect to their image, you can connect to their presence, you can connect to the subtle body. If you connect to the subtle body, it's a real-time transfer. And even the sensations, the attempt is to give a live feed. See, most of the time we do a bit and then we get lost. We get happy that there is some peace and calmness. But the process actually is very dynamic. It's a direct ascent and a descent that will occur with the body and the divine. So ideally speaking, the sensations domain is open all the time. And there's a lot of flow that you could notice. There's a lot of knots that you could notice. And today the theme we would take is worship and love. Like at the micro level, where let's say we go into our body, there is some illness, there is some stuff stored inside our body, plus and minus. At that point, can we stay and learn or train, or whatever word you want to use, the love and the worship of the divine itself to come from the cells, to come from the tiny points there. Now, today what we can also do is, you can connect to the above in general, or you can connect to the feet of the mother, you can connect to the feet of the divine, or you can connect to Mother and Sri Aurobindo's symbols, or anything else that you wish about, and we'll just be with this connect. The third we always do is either Utta's painting. Some days we take Savitri. So we'll do two formats depending on the time. I normally select one page or whatever, and I'll read it slowly. And the attempt is to go beneath the consciousness, beneath whatever we are reading, and allow that to touch the body. That connection, allow it to touch the body. If there is time, we'll also give a 5-6 minutes gap where you can open any page, and whatever you come across, you can connect to the body. This is what we're going to do. So you can close your eyes. So what I share is only the base level instructions. Much of what will occur within you is your own navigation, is whatever the grace wishes to reveal to each one of us today. So connect to your body, and truly our body and the different parts and the different cells, it's an ocean, it's a world. Historical events are embedded in our body, world events are embedded in our body, our past is embedded in our body. What we have absorbed from other people are embedded in our body. So is also all the different aspects of the divine is also embedded inside the body. So it's like a world. So try and take your awareness to your body, and try and keep your awareness fresh. Notice how, as you keep your awareness inside your body, even with a little bit of fresh awareness, there's a layer in the body, the memory, which fills the rest, and we're not actually aware in the moment. As you're deep inside your body, open to the domain of sounds first. From the very depth of your body, you can actually hear the sound of vastness. Notice all the egoic, the personal stuff inside your body. Your experiences embedded. So whatever experiences you're feeling inside your body is a space lost for the divine. It's a space that can be offered to the divine. Your only goal or agenda today is you want to worship the Divine Mother, the Divine Shakti, from the different points of your body. That's all. So where you feel the personal stuff in your body, there turn your awareness to the height above your head. I'll be quiet for about 10 minutes. travel through the different points in your body, and it's a labor of love where you will notice your awareness is gripped by the pain, gripped by the past experience. With a slight effort and taking support from the divine in whatever way you want, rotate your awareness away from the personal stuff to sensorially point above your head, to feel that height. Notice how you get entangled into thoughts, into the experiences. Once again, bring the firm resolve of deep sadhana. We know Mother was doing, Sri Aurobindo was doing sadhana all the time, and there was grace descending all the time. The problem is to get lost somewhere. Bring your awareness and keep rotating at least 25-30 points in the body. Let the awareness be turned and sensing the above. Now, we'll do something even more subtle. I'll explain first and then again I'll explain where it's clear. Things are interrelated inside the body. So start with one point in your body where there is some difficulty you want to work on. And you may have the memories there. Memory will be at a body level. Slowly turn the awareness to the above, and when you're doing that, some other points in the body will call your attention. Sometimes it could be one, sometimes it could be another few more. So now travel organically. As you work on one point, few other points across the body will call your attention. Go there and turn it up and keep continuing. There will be an entire circuit that will build up from the surface to the depth. Follow whatever is opening up. But if somewhere you lose your concentration, start all over again. So start with one point of your body where there is a difficulty, turn the awareness above, and slowly other points which are interrelated. We don't analyze from our mind why this is calling, but simply we follow the track. One by one, different points in the body will call you. Go there, turn the awareness to the above. Continue till you can build up. There will be a building up that occurs. Somewhere if you lose your concentration or get overwhelmed, start back from the beginning. If you are able to do this, you will notice that at different points in the body, there will be a slight increase of something good, like a tiny light or like a tiny quietness. Or sometimes you will feel a greater dynamism inside the body itself. Now we'll move into a silent chanting, no sound outside, into all these points that you just visited and to some extent turned it to the above, into those tiny points. There utter the sound Om and anything else you want. It can be a Om, Ma, or anything else that you want. But a short one, repeated continuously and slowly for about 5-6 minutes. So for example, if you're uttering the Om, it's almost you're uttering it at 20-35 different points in the body. There the Om is being uttered. And then again, you go for 5 minutes. Get into a posture of adoration, as if with the entire body, we're slowly opening up to the above, to learn to love the Divine Mother. So the entire body connect and again offer the sound that you choose. It's the capacity to continue the chant without getting lost. Now we'll practice the double awareness or double consciousness that Sri Aurobindo speaks about at length in Record of Yoga. Keep a portion of your awareness within the body and if possible even a very mild continuation of the chant. But a major portion of the awareness now lift it above your head a little bit, high or more as it comes. And now here, connect to or invoke the Divine Mother's feet. It can be Mother, it can be Sri Aurobindo or anybody else whom you take as a path to connect to the Divine. It need not be the feet, it can be anything else, but I'll just refer it as the feet. Connect to the feet of the Divine Mother above. Take your time, and it should be almost as if you're actually touching her feet. As you invoke the feet of the Divine Mother, you may enter into the subtle aspect also. You may even touch the subtle body of the Divine Mother or Lord. And we have read about this. The feet of the Master is always a direct transmission. Instantly there's a light or a consciousness that penetrates from their feet into our body and being. Enter back now more within your body. With faith and courage, go deep. And if you actually do that, the sensations will open up. The stored things in your body also will open up. The experiences, the life struggles, the past. It'll open up as sensations, vibrations, images, memories. Throughout your body, you will see some colors, you will see some light, some darkness, some relaxedness, some tensions. So wherever your awareness goes and wherever you notice some of your personal stuff entangled, in a relaxed way, seat your awareness there and continue the chant. Now, in addition, connecting this point to the feet of the Divine above. So across the body at different points you go there, you can continue the chant and offer these points to connect to the feet of the Divine above. As you do it, there is a quote by the mother, short one, I am near you. I am near you. There's a quote like that. So as you go to the different points in the body, keep the Divine very near. It's almost like your awareness is very close to the Divine as you show the different points in the body and connect it to the feet of her above. But as you're doing it, as you're microscopically observing the different points. With faith and certainty, keep the divine very near you in those points itself. Keep the same posture, and I'm going to read 2 pages from Savitri very slowly. Let each line land within your body with the consciousness it brings as a messenger, and continue your practice. It will take at least about 8 minutes for me to finish these 2 pages. Slowly I will read. Continue your practice of going into every point in your body with the Divine Mother and connecting that point to the feet of the Mother above. And whatever line I read, let it fall into your body as a messenger. A godlike packed intensity of sense. Made it a passionate pleasure even to breathe. All sights and voices wove a single charm. The life of the enchanted globe became a storm of sweetness and of light and song. A revel of color and of ecstasy. A hymn of rays, a litany of cries. A strain of choral, priestly music sang. and swung on the swaying censer of the trees. A sacrifice of perfume filled the hours. Asocas burned in crimson spots of flame. Pure like the breath of an unstained desire. White jasmines haunted the enamoured air. Pale mango blossoms fed the liquid voice. Of the love-maddened coil and the brown bee. Muttered in fragrance mid the honey buds. The sunlight was a great god's golden smile. All nature was at beauty's festival. In this high signal movement of the gods, answering earth's yearning and her cry for bliss, a greatness from our other countries came, a silence in the noise of earthly things. Immutably revealed the secret word. A mightier influx filled the oblivious clay. A lamp was lit, a sacred image made, a meditating ray had touched the earth, bridging the gulf between man's mind and God's. Its brightness linked our transience to the unknown. A spirit of its celestial source aware, translating heaven into a human shape, descended into earth's imperfect mold, and wept, not fallen to mortality, but looked on all with large and tranquil eyes. One had returned from the transcendent plains and bore anew the load of mortal breath, who had striven of old with our darkness and our pain. She took again her divine unfinished task, survivor of death and the aeonic years. Once more with her fathomless heart she fronted time. Again there was renewed, again revealed the ancient closeness by earth vision veiled, the secret contact broken off in time, a consanguinity of earth and heaven, between the human portion toiling here and an as yet unborn and limitless force. Again the mystic deep attempt began, the daring wager of the cosmic game. For since upon this blind and whirling globe, earth plasm first quivered with the illumining mind, and life invaded the material sheath, afflicting inconscience with the need to feel, since in infinity's silence woke a word. A mother's wisdom works in nature's breast to pour delight on the heart of toil and want, and press perfection on life's stumbling powers. Impose heaven's sentience on the obscure abyss, and make dumb matter conscious of its God. On your own for a few minutes, keep your entire body connected to the feet of the Divine Mother. Take about 2-3 minutes for the process to complete for yourself.